Hi everyone, it's Nectar Bia again with Sophistication, and I have another soap for you this week. So I am busy preparing my website for my next product release, which will be ready by tomorrow, Saturday, July 4th by 9 a.m. One of those soaps is a soap I made with Fruit Loops fragrance oil. Now, this is not a fragrance oil I had ever heard of until a friend of mine was like, please make a soap with Fruit Loops fragrance. And I was like, there's such a thing? Yes, there is. And it smells fabulous. I decided to make this a neon colored soap. So anyway, I'm not gonna talk much more about it. Come on in and I'll show you how I made this soap. One of the first things I like to do is to disperse my colorants in oil before I really get started with adding my lye solution to my oils. I do this because that allows me to just have to stir my colors into my soap batter instead of requiring me to stick blend it in. And that is really important because if my soap batter is starting to get too thick and I have to stick blend it, then it may be too thick to really do any design options that I really want. Now, all of these colors are from Nurture Soap. I had purchased, they have kind of a bundle where you get to get a little sample of each of their neon. Now, the only thing I would have done differently is those two oranges I think are just a bit too similar, and so in the final product, they're not different enough. Now I'm ready to make my soap, and I have just started master batching my lye. And the problem is that it's getting too cold, so I gotta warm it up, and it just takes a while. I really have to warm it up in a hot water bath, but once it gets up to the temperature that you need, it's a much faster process than every single time making a whole new lye solution. And then I will just stick blend to emulsion because I just don't want to risk over mixing my soap. Plus, this is a new fragrance for me, so not sure how it's going to behave. After stirring my fragrance in, I just split my batter into those pre-dispersed colorants, and then I will hand mix them in. Now for this particular soap, you'll see that I ended up taking the stick blender to it because it was still just too thin for me. But I'd rather need to stick blend it later than it have been too thick, and there's no going back from there. Now I think the rest of this video is pretty self-explanatory with what I am doing, so I will leave you to watch in peace. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up below, share with your friends, and subscribe to my channel.